Greetings, fellow cigar box guitar luthiers, players, fans of the cigar box guitar, and fans of independent music and musicians. Moses here with Burrell Guitars. Today I'm going to do a short tutorial on some methods that I use to prepare and brace cigar boxes for my cigar box guitar builds. I'm going to talk specifically about bracing for mounting the neck and techniques for securing the lid. So let's get to it. First box I want to show you is this Padron box that I'm preparing. I already have it notched for the neck. I have not templated for the sound holes or any other mounting holes yet, but inside I went with a fairly traditional approach, which is the 4 blocks in each corner that will serve as the anchor points for the screws that hold down the top. Also, what I've done here is I've used an additional piece of wood to create a yoke that fits right next to the notched out area for the neck. And I also did the same thing behind in the back. So this neck will not pass through the rear of the box. So the neck will stop at the inner wall of the back of the box, and it will be fitted right inside the yoke. That will give it some side-to-side stability in the back, as well as that extra yoke in the front. So I just would like to demonstrate real quick using a neck. This is not the neck that I'm going to use for this box, but it'll work for demonstration purposes. So as you can see, fits right in here, prevents side-to-side movement, and also will fit down into the yoke up front. This next box is also a Padron that I've already templated and pre-drilled. As you can see, here are the 4 holes that mounts the lid. Obviously the sound holes. These are the string through holes. I have 4 holes here to mount the screw down bridge, and in back those are the access holes for the strings. Now when I open this one, as you can see, I use the same approach, but I use a thicker piece of material for the yoke in the front, and thus it also serves as the material that the screws will go into once passing through the holes in the lid. So that's a double duty yoke setup here. Same way for the back, even though I use several pieces of scrap wood to create this single yoke. You can see the holes there, and instead of making the cutout in this block, because the neck that I'm using with this box is slightly shorter than the one that I'm going to use for the box I showed previously, I just created a little pocket using also some scrap pieces of wood. And this piece laying here was just mainly to close the gap so I could make sure the string pass-through holes that I drilled into the neck lines up perfectly with the holes in the bottom of the box, so the string ball ends will pass through. So as you can see, I've built a pocket here, and using the same neck, we'll demonstrate this one. So neck fits in the pocket. Obviously, it will go in the front, and that provides lateral stability front and back. This next box I wanted to show you what I believe is a very beautiful box. It already had this glossy finish on it, so I won't have to give it my polyurethane treatment. I've already templated this for the sound hole, the string through hole, and the bridge mounting hole. Now when I open this one, as you can see, there's the yoke for the back, along with the string access holes. And there's the yoke for the front. Now what I did with this box, because I wanted to minimize the amount of holes I put in this one, because it looks so good, I'm going with a one screw approach. This is a fairly thick lid. It closes down pretty solidly, and it doesn't float, so it's a pretty snug fit. So I think I can just go with a single block right here with a screw hole there, and I can just put one, probably get a brass or gold colored screw right there in that lower middle part, and it should be perfect. Once again, yoke front, yoke back, single block in the center. Now I just wanted to show you how this looks early in the process. As you can see, this is a Padron box that I've just started prepping. Okay, so far I only have the neck notched, but here is the yoke. I just made this out of a piece of scrap wood. I think this is a piece of yellow pine. That'll go right there. For the back, okay, this is the rear yoke. I don't have to make any notches in this one, because the neck that I'm gonna use for this box will fit perfectly between these two pieces. So I don't have to, it's already gonna buttress, so I don't have to create anything. Now I may add the little pieces in the back just to have that extra lateral stability. But one thing I wanted to point out on this box that you saw with this one is the hole to accommodate the jack. That's where this hole comes from. Okay friends, there you have it. Just wanted to share with you a way that I prep cigar boxes for building Burrell cigar box guitars. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and always be on the lookout for my Tuesday uploads, which will be either building tips or playing tips. And Friday continues my one song concert series. And as you know, one song concerts feature me playing an original song on the cigar box guitar. Alright folks, hope you have a wonderful day. And remember friends, it's all about the box.